Joke 1. A bakery owner hires a young female clerk who likes to wear very short skirts and thong panties. One day a young man enters the store, glances at the clerk and at the loaves of bread behind the counter. Noticing her short skirt and the location of the raisin bread, he has a brilliant idea. "I'd like some raisin bread, please," the man says. The clerk nods and climbs up a ladder to reach the raisin bread located on the very top shelf. The man standing almost directly beneath her is provided with an excellent view, just as he thought. When she descends the ladder, he decides that he had better get 2 loaves, as he is having company for dinner. As the clerk retrieves the second loaf of bread, one of the other male customers notices what's going on and requests his own loaf of raisin bread. After many trips, she is tired, irritated, and begins to wonder why the unusual interest in the raisin bread. Atop the ladder one more time, she looks down and glares at the men standing below. Then, she notices an elderly man standing amongst the crowd. Thinking that she can save herself a trip, she yells at the elderly man, "Is it raisin for you too?" "No," stammers the old man, but it's quivering a little. Joke 2. Broke in a brothel. A young man turns 18 and decides to go to the local brothel for his first adult encounter. When he arrives, the madame meets him in the parlor and explains how things work. He settles upon what he wants and asks the price. The madame informs him it will cost him $100 for his requested services. He looks very sad as he pulls out his wallet and checks to see what's in it, but he knew that it was only a $20 bill. He asks the madame what he can get for $20 and she tells him nothing. Looking very dejected, he goes to leave, but the madame grabs his wrist and says, "Since it's your birthday, I'll get one of my girls to give you a handjob for $20. He's told to wait on the bench until one of the girls is available. After an hour, the madame realizes none of the girls will be able to stop work to handle this guy, so she decides to do it herself. He drops his pants and the madame tries not to smirk when she sees he has a 2-inch dick. As she fondles him, it grows to 4 inches. She gives it a long, slow stroke and it swells to 6 inches. The next stroke makes it 8 inches, then 10 inches. The madame stops and the young man looks down to find her staring off into space. "Why'd you stop?" he says. She replies, "Just thinking." The young man is annoyed as asks, "What in the world could you be thinking about right now?" Still holding his cock in her hand, she says, "Thinking about loaning you $80. Joke 3. A husband and wife were trying to think of ways to spice up their sex life. So one day, the man came home with some flavored condoms. That night they were in bed, and the wife went down under the covers. A few seconds later, she popped her head back up and said, that one tastes like cheese." And her husband said, "I didn't put it on yet." If you liked this video, put a like and subscribe to the channel to not miss other jokes.